No, it's not okay. That
Yeah,
dishonesty
no, no.
is not okay.
Yeah,
But continue. Go ahead.
I hear you. I hear you. I don't
Yeah.
mean to
But
excuse
she's
that.
getting the likes that she wants, right? Otherwise, I mean, who would pay attention to anything she's doing? If
Okay.
she's not attacking TYT,
Oh my God, guys, this weekend popped off with drama. We have Emma Vigeland, Ana Kasparian, Francesca Fiorentini. We had the issue between Ana Kasparian and, Francesca Fiorentini. They were going back and forth. Now we have Emma Vigeland putting her 2 cents in. She's getting into it.
Anyway, let's hear from Emma Vigeland because she always takes it on the chin when TYT comes after her specifically, right? She doesn't really often respond to it. Sometimes the majority report will fire back. Sometimes they'll just be like, you know what, TYT's not worth it. They're hysterical. I'll wait until one of us appears on a show like The Vanguard, and then I'll use the opportunity to fire back. But when Ana came for Francesca, Emma Vigeland said, fuck you. I am coming for you. You can say whatever stupid shit you want about me, but you're not coming for the other strong women in progressive media. And I have to say it was commendable.
Yeah, let's take a look at this, guys, on Twitter. Let's, in case anyone forgot, revisit this moment from a pretty recent TYT live stream. I think this might have been the same one.
Yeah, it was the same one.
the likes. I know that Francesca Fiorentini is currently attacking you about this as if Donald Trump is unique. He's novel compared to past presidents, certainly a special kind of evil that we've never seen before. In her mind, these are the gulags that she was warning about. But in fact, this has been a longstanding practice. You can be against that practice, but Donald Trump isn't doing anything new here.
Yeah, so I'm going to address it. But I think that the clip that Francesca's using is misleading and totally out of context, but that's okay. But I know that.
No, it's not okay. No, it's not okay. That dishonesty is not okay.
Yeah,
but continue. Go ahead.
I hear you. I hear you. I don't mean to
but
excuse
she's
that.
getting the likes that she wants, right? Otherwise, I mean, who would pay attention to anything she's doing if she's not attacking TYT? But anyway, continue, Jake.
Yeah,
which is also hilarious because Francesca, I don't think, has even made a single video about this subject matter on her actual channel. She's talked about it on the Damage Report, I think, with John Iadarola. We've made content. Other channels have picked up on little moments here or there where she'll mention TYT and kind of expound briefly on her.
Clip right here between Cenk Uygur and Ana Kasparian. Ana Kasparian is, you can even see the way that she's grinning in the clip. She's just saying this to get under Francesca Fiorentini's skin. She's obviously at this point just showing her true colors of, like, she's not really a friend to other people. I guess she's just not a great friend. She's like one of those friends to where, they secretly want everything for you to go wrong. Like they're that jealous friend, that they don't really want you to ever have anything nice on your own at all. It always has to either make them look better or, it just can't intimidate them whatsoever. And yeah, she's showing her true colors. Like she really wanted to just throw a hot shot at Francesca Fiorentini right there, coming out of nowhere. Like she said, oh, it's not cool. And Cenk was like, yeah, it's not cool, but we're not gonna get upset about it. And then she says, well, no. And then she starts saying some crazy shit. And Cenk is like, yeah, no, this is probably really bad, but this is live right now. And what are we gonna do? Cenk's not, he's definitely not gonna stick up for the people, for anybody, as we know Cenk,
her criticisms. But Francesca has not been devoting video after video after video to the Young Turks. Like I said, I don't think she's done any. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she's made a single video just being like, my issue with the Young Turks, like Ben Dixon has, for example.
Yeah, I think the only two instances I could think of are, one, when she had Cenk on to confront him to his face, which is exactly what you would ask anybody to do. Just be like, oh, if you are going to have criticisms of me, at least to be willing to sit down and engage with me. She says, of course, I'd love to. I've been begging you to please let me engage with you more publicly so that we can get to the bottom of this, because I want to convince you. I need you to understand you're coming from the wrong perspective here, right? And then the other time was when she had a guest on who had previously left the network, that they both worked out together and they discussed some of the, unfortunate.
But she didn't even turn that into a clip.
Nope. No,
we had to do it. Yeah,
exactly. So that's the only thing. And the other thing that I think is so hilarious, we talked about it yesterday when we did a deep dive. Go ahead and check out our full clip. It's on the main channel if you want to get more context into this particular spat. But I mean, it was totally in context. Jenk saying she was crazy to be worried about people being sent to concentration camps. We made that perfectly clear. And the other thing that I think is hysterical is that Anna is out here projecting that nobody wants to work with Francesca unless she's bashing TYT. Meanwhile, she just got picked up by one of the fastest growing progressive news networks, one of the most exciting news networks, Zateo, run by Mehdi Hassan after he exited MSNBC, a network which is thriving as TYT is declining. So the projection and the vitriol. I think Francesca responds to this tweet and calls it Regina George coded. That's exactly what it reminds me of.
Oh yeah, it's totally true. And yeah, it's complete projection because Anna, no one wants to listen to you talk. No one wants to listen to your commentary unless you're shitting on the left. You know, you say, oh, people only pay attention to Francesca unless she's shitting on TYT. Not true. But your new role in media, specifically right-wing media, is to get brought on exclusively to shit on the left and to talk about how after you told your story.
And this is the biggest issue that, goes on in the Young Turks with Ana Kasparian, with even Cenk Uygur to a certain extent, is that they don't really do well with criticism. They don't really do well, they crap on the left every single time that they get even a smidge of criticism, even they get a smidge of pushback from the left saying, hey guys, what are we talking about here? They say, oh, you guys that's what's wrong. That's why everybody's going to the right. And then they become clips for the right shows, for the shows on, on the conservative side saying, oh, look, the left is eating itself. They're just not able to take criticism. And that wouldn't be an issue if they weren't such a big platform, if people actually see them and start to listen to them and be like, hey, maybe that is what's wrong with the left. Maybe we should all go to the right. And now you've just become, a source of misdirection. Now you have completely radicalized your audience into becoming conservatives. And, that's just not a good look, especially for Ana Kasparian, for Cenk Uygur.
About the homeless man. All the left-wingers attacked you, and there was no solidarity, even from the people who claim to care the most about women's rights. And even the people that claim to believe all women, they didn't even care. They didn't even care, Zach. How many times have we heard that bullshit, stupid fucking story repeated? That smear of the left, that smear of the TYT audience repeated over and over and over and over and over again. So much so that has become her sole role in the media space, at least when she gets invited on another network.
Oh, yeah. I mean, honestly, Cenk too, right? He's the guy now. He used to be the attack dog from the left that you would have to give the progressive perspective on an issue like Israel-Palestine. Now he's become the guy that attacks the left from a guy who runs the progressive network. He's literally doing the Dave Rubin, the Jimmy Dore. That's what they've all become. They're circling the drain.
Yep.
But we can get into Emma's response here if you're ready.
Yup.
She says, gotta love the performative piousness of polymarket populists. That really rolls off the tongue. I love an alliteration. Emma, we could tell you went to a fancy liberal arts college. Gotta love the performative piousness of polymarket populists coming for an ally and movement partner, Francesca, because she posted Cenk's own words coming from his mouth. Go back to your roots, ranking celebrity camel toes. Get your clicks that way as the rest of us oppose fascism. Boy, I was cackling when I read this. In fact,
that's crazy. We have Emma Vigeland dropping an entire alliteration on Cenk Uygur and Ana Kasparian, saying the performative piousness of polymarket populists. That's crazy. Emma Vigeland should write a book after this. She's getting her work in, her reps in, dropping these diss tracks on Cenk Uygur and Ana Kasparian. And I mean, come on, what more do you want? It's like, go back to your roots, ranking celebrity camel toes. She said, Emma Vigeland said she made it personal. She was like, you're going to take it there. You, Ana Kasparian, want to make it personal with Francesca Fiorentini. You want to start this mud fight? Let's start this mud fight. Emma Vigeland's coming for the jugular. She's coming for the throat. It's what more do you want? It's great to see Emma Vigeland sticking up for Francesca Fiorentini, and this isn't so much them tearing down anyone. This is, I believe, this is them purifying the game, purifying the left side. the left, the ones who say they're the home of the progressives. Let's really put it on broadcast now. Who's who and what's what. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. It's another day in the progressive way.